Today is like any other day for me. I'm not lonely, I'm just alone. And this is how to enjoy being alone. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the motherfucking channel. You're hurt. It's Sammy J, or just welcome if you guys are new, you know, whatever. But anyways, if you guys click this video, you already know what's up. You know, we're enjoying our own company, our alone time, you know, just you, me, big vibing together, you know. I miss you guys. I feel like I haven't done like a sit down conversation with you guys in a little minute. So, you know, we're just gonna get right into it. But before we get started, can we just like appreciate this beautiful place behind me? Like, I literally feel like I walked through a closet and I'm in Narnia without the snow and the siblings. You know, it's just me, myself, and I, all alone. I'm just kidding. Nah, you guys, I'm actually like literally just a loner in real life. Like, I really just love being by myself. I swear to you guys, I think 99.9% of the time I'm actually alone. Like, I just, people, bugs. It's hard for me to like interact with people on a daily basis because, you know what it is? I feel like a lot of people don't think the same way that I do. So it's hard for me to like be in constant contact with people who may not share the same opinions or beliefs, or may not go about things the same way that I would. So it's kind of hard for me to just like want to communicate with other people. And I know that kind of sounds sad, but like I really just do enjoy my own company. Like, I've been like that, and honestly it's probably because of the way that I grew up. Actually, in elementary school, I think I accidentally made myself a loner. Not intentionally, but just by the things that I was doing. I was definitely that kid in elementary school who, you know, I hate to say it, you know, I had a wheelie backpack. I joined safety patrol in 5th grade. So it's like, what did I really expect? People were not gonna want to be my friend for real. Yo, I actually remember when I was in 3rd grade, like, it was real bad. Like, I think I've always just been like this my entire life, because in 3rd grade, I remember, this is kind of like almost bad, but I thought that the kids in my class in 3rd grade were not like up to my level, like mind-wise and academically. So I asked my teacher, I literally asked my teacher, I was like, can I sit next to you? Can I physically move my desk next to yours?
By the way, you're gay.
And I know a lot of people might say, oh, you're a teacher's pet, Sammy. Ugh, that's a no-go. Why would you ever do that? I really can't tell you. I like literally laugh at it now because I'm like, Sammy, that is weird. Like, why did you do that? But I honestly just think I really felt like I was older than what I was. Like, in 3rd grade, I probably felt like I was a high schooler. Like, the way that my mind, the way that I thought at that age, I just felt like I was beyond my years. I feel like it's also a comment that I used to get a lot when I was younger too. Like, they used to say, oh, you're so, like, you have an old soul. You're very mature for your age. I really used to get that a lot. But sitting next to my teacher is definitely not one of my proudest moments, honestly. It's actually kind of embarrassing. I don't know why I did that. That's not it for why is this person calling me? That's another thing. I don't answer my phone like whatsoever. If you ask any one of my friends, if you're in a critical emergency, do not call me, because I'm most likely not gonna pick up the phone. I don't. It's really just because I'm just saying it over and over again, but I really just enjoy myself. Like, you know, actually I came across this one saying, I can't think off the top of my head. I wrote it down though. Give me a second. So that quote said, you are never lonely if you enjoy who you are alone with. And I feel like that speaks to me in so many volumes. Before I start getting in too deep, I also brought some art supplies. So while I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna be painting something. I think it's really important to get into hobbies because I am home a lot, so I tend to like spend a lot of my free time kind of just on my phone watching TV, and screen time sucks. It's garbage. Like, you're just constantly consuming such like shitty shit. Like, honestly, there was one time I was on TikTok like way too much. Like, you know when that girl comes up that you've been on TikTok for too long? That used to happen to me a lot, and that's when I knew I had a serious problem. Your girl was not doing it right for real. And I feel like TikTok has literally destroyed our minds completely, like 100%, because I've noticed now, because we're consuming content at such a fast rate now, like you just swiping right, like our mind cannot focus on something for an extended period of time anymore. Like, I remember I used to be obsessed with movies, and I still love movies to these. I still love movies to these. Oh my god, I still love movies to this day. But the issue that I'm having now is, like, the more serious movies that I used to enjoy, I'm having a hard time getting through them, because it's like 5 minutes into the movie, if there's a boring, just a single boring part of the movie, I'm like, yo, where's my phone? Like, I'm looking for my phone, and then like I end up start scrolling, and then I end up just scrolling into an abyss of darkness of I don't even know what, and now the movie's fucking done. Like, how the fuck? I don't understand. Like, this shit don't make no sense. And I know it's because of TikTok and just consuming content at such a fast pace rate that our minds just cannot focus for that long anymore, which is actually insane. But I like to say I've gotten a lot better. Damn, I'm getting bit. But I like to say that I'm getting a lot better with that, because y'all heard that? I gotta go for real. But yeah, I had to stop TikTok altogether, because baby, I wasn't like what it was doing to me, like, at all. That shit was crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at that, and I think that starts with finding hobbies that, you know, you can do on your free time that kind of like, and it could be anything. Like, I'm painting right now. When I was in high school, specifically my freshman or sophomore year of high school, I was in a pottery and a painting class as well. I really did love pottery, but I've always been artistic. I love to draw, I love to paint, I love to do all that. I actually, before this channel, I actually had an animation channel, and I did that for about 6 or 7 months. The only issue I had with animations was it takes so long to make the content. Like, I was feeling like I wasn't doing anything or wasn't progressing the way that I wanted to. But with this content, I feel like I can knock it out faster. It's more enjoyable. I could talk to you guys. It's just a better connection overall. So it sucks, I ain't gonna lie, because I do miss doing animations. If I could show you guys some of my work, I will insert it here. But I'm pretty sure I might have deleted it all. I'm not sure, but if I do find it, I will show you a little tidbit of what that used to look like. Maybe in the future I'll revisit that, but nonetheless, we gonna paint today, because you need to find hobbies that you enjoy. Honestly, when I was in school, like, I did every sport under the sun. I was in basketball, I did lacrosse, I did soccer, hockey. Oh my gosh, I did a lot of sports. Like, I was literally that sporty girl for real. Like, I did it all, and like, I would just try things just cause they're like, oh, I think you'll be good at this, and I was like, okay. Like, lacrosse, me playing lacrosse, like, I went to private school, so out of my entire grade, there was like maybe 5 black kids, so it was a predominantly white school. And you know, lacrosse was one of the sports that a lot of the students were engaged in, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it, and I just did, and I was actually really good at it. But you know, one problem I did have, it's like that little turning the stick problem. Like, I would just like yeet it. Actually, why am I moving? Yeet it, just like I'm running, and the stick, I'm not like turning it properly, and just go all the way down and just, yeah, score that shit. Lacrosse wasn't for me. I did it for 1 season. But yeah, I feel like you just gotta find things that you enjoy that are not social media related, because like, we're consuming too many different opinions that it's like mind-boggling. It's like, what is right, what is wrong? Am I doing this? Am I doing this wrong? Am I not keeping up with the standards of the people that are my age? That's one thing. That shit will tear you down. That is something I've struggled with a lot. Like, I'm seeing people my age have this and have that, and I'm like, yo, I don't have that right now. Like, I'm still figuring it out, honestly. It's actually crazy because, and I'll get into this in another video, but I was on track to be a doctor, YouTuber, not even in the same realm like of things. So I will get that into another video. But sometimes your life turns out drastically than whatever you have expected, and that's one thing that you need to do, is stop worrying about the fact that your life isn't going how you expected, because baby, life is gonna teach you so many different things that you didn't expect. Like, you need to humble yourself, get right with God, get right with God, because that's when everything else fails. He gonna get you and he gonna pick you up and you gonna figure it out one way or another. So figure that out. Whatever you do choose to do, go hard at it. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, and it will work for you. But if at any point it doesn't, do not. I know it can be discouraging. Trust me, I cried so many times. I was like, I'm not gonna be a doctor no more. And it was out of my control too. That's another thing. Really, bruh? Control the controllables. Because if you can't control it, don't fucking worry about it. That shit will eat you up. You will be in your bed crying with a fucking pint of ice cream and your favorite sad fucking movie. Don't do it to yourself. That's what gives you anxiety, gives you depression, it gives you all that. And you don't want that. You don't want that. I remember I used to tell myself at nighttime when I used to pray, whatever I was upset about that day, was it something that I can fix? The answer is yes. Okay, A, B, C, what are the options? What can I do to fix the problem? If I didn't have no options, that means it's outside of my control and I can't do nothing about it. And yes, it may hurt, yes, it may be sad, yes, and all those things. I'm not saying it's not gonna be, and I'm not gonna say it's not even hard. But what I'm saying is just to realize that you did what you could do, and now you just gotta move forward with that. You gotta find peace in knowing that it's outside of like yourself. You can't do anything about it, and whatever happens is because it's just the way that it's supposed to happen. I know I just went into a whole thing. I haven't even fucking started painting yet. Like, okay, I know I was gonna paint. Let me go on YouTube. YouTube has everything, guys. Like, literally everything. You could cook, you could ride a bike, you could ride a lot of things. You can learn literally everything is on YouTube. Take advantage of that. Like, you want to learn how to cook. You want to learn how to play racquetball. I don't know. Read. You want to learn how to read? New language? I don't know. Go to YouTube. YouTube got it all. You're going to find somebody on there that can teach you something. So, don't sit on your bed wasting your time, wasting your life away, for real. Because there's so much to learn. There's literally just try anything. Literally. On it high. But I'm going to try to recreate this winter landscape. It says it's for beginners, and I have a hard time believing that because this looks very complicated. I ain't gonna lie to you, like super complicated. But we're gonna try to do that, and we're gonna try to paint. So the park actually closes in like an hour. I don't know if I'm gonna get this painting done, but we're gonna try, because I'm talking to you guys. You know, talking and painting is a little hard, and I'm trying to watch the video to teach me how to do it. It's a lot. I just started and my hands already look crazy. I mean, why I keep cursing? I'm sorry, guys. I need to stop that. I really don't have a potty mouth. But sometimes I just get in my moment, in my element. I just start cursing. Agua. This is actually a spray bottle, but I was like, this could work. I don't even use it. I'm pretty sure this is my brother, so sorry, brother. Hopefully you don't actually use this. It's gonna be for my paint brushes. I'm not saying I'm Picasso, but your girl not Picasso for real. It's been a while since I painted, you guys. Like, I really not really sure what I'm doing. I know I have like a foundation-ish, if you want to call it that, but at the same time I don't. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Art is art, right? It doesn't really matter how it looks. What y'all think so far? I don't know. Okay, you guys, so I made this is what my little palette is looking like right now, but I just added some darker blue to the light pink that I just made because I'm trying to give it like a sunrise effect. So I'm trying to do like a gradient, of course, and I'm just gonna add a darker blue because, you know, I think the transition from the pink to a darker color would look really pretty. So we're gonna see how that goes. I am following, obviously I'm following the tutorial, but you know, I don't really have the colors that she has. Mixing. What y'all think? It just really looks like blue, like a powder baby blue, but ooh, look at that color. That's super pretty. So let's try and do that. Definitely a little darker, but I'm not worried. So if you end up ever getting a color that's like really dark in comparison, honestly, what I like to do is just dip my brush in some water and then brush really lightly down. So you're gonna bring this color like down so it makes it more of that gradient factor. Hopefully it works, guys. I ain't no teacher for real. But you can kind of see how that starts when you add just a little bit of water. And honestly, your sunset doesn't really have to look perfectly. And honestly, it's gonna be covered with a lot of trees, so not too much. I think I need to add a little bit of water. Have those colors seep through. So that's how that looks. A little sunset action. So I'm gonna let that dry just for a little second. That didn't do nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna let that dry for 1 second. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. Stretch a little bit. Honestly, I should have brought my dog. Well, not today, because my boy Milo would not have been able to sit still. But I'm gonna bring my dog out here because I didn't know there's so many people that like have their dogs out here, and it seems so cool. He would love it. Sounds like a cat. There, someone has a cat behind me. But okay, so it's dried up a little bit. I just created this, like, it kind of looks just like poop or gray, but it's like this blue gray color. I'm trying to do like trees, but like in the background, you feel me? All right, I'm adding some trees in the distance. But also, you guys, like, I'm also that friend too where you kind of don't need to keep up with at all. I'm super low maintenance, and there's nothing wrong with high maintenance people at all. Low maintenance, high maintenance, whatever. But I definitely consider myself a low maintenance type of friend. Like, I am not the person that you need to have to be in contact with like throughout the day. I don't, not even throughout the week, maybe not even the month. I have friends that I'm super close with that I can go maybe a month or two without talking to them, and it's no pressure because when I see you, it's that connection's still there. It's just because I feel like I have that understanding of life, really, that sometimes life just be lifing, and you know, just people have a lot going on. A lot of the problems that people are going through, we gotta stop taking them personally, because most of the time, 99.9% of the time, it's not about us, and it's something that they're just going through, and some people just process things differently, and we can't use that against them either. Like, some people require alone time. Like me personally, like even when I get into arguments with, let's say, I don't get into arguments with my friends, honestly. I rarely ever get into arguments with my friends, but let's say like my partner, for example. If I were to get into an argument with my partner, I am the type of person who needs like time alone. Like, I'm not that person that wants to go and talk about it immediately. I kind of need to process my emotions first, because a lot of times, definitely in the past with like my previous relationships, I've definitely overreacted about certain things, or I did things because I was mad in the moment. But once I actually took the time to like reevaluate the situation and be really plain today, why I be forgetting? My brain farts for real. I don't know why this happens to me. Damn, I really forgot. Oh, I was talking about my relationships in the past. Yes. What's it called? Like, I would overreact. Like, I would not. Once I actually like took time away to think about why I was mad, I was like, bro, am I really mad? Like, I wasn't even really mad for real. Like, so I'd be overreacting. So I think for me personally, I need space. Like, when I'm upset, I need to think about it. I need to think about why I'm upset, and is the reaction of why I'm upset makes sense. But not in like I'm never an aggressive person. Like, I was just, you know what it is? I'm very passionate. I really, when I love somebody, I love them. Like, that's it. I don't see nobody else. And it's just certain things I'm just like, why would you do that? I would not do that. And then again, you know, everyone's different. Everyone has a different past too with different partners, and that really plays a role into how they treat you too. It really is just a reflection of that, honestly. Damn, is my thing about to die? Guys, I really hope my camera doesn't die. If anything, I will use my cellular device. But yeah, you really should be in that have that much communication with your partner, that you know these things about them, it's so beneficial. Like, it changes everything. I know we say communication is key, but when I say it is key, it is the backbone of any healthy relationship. All the relationships I do have with my friends, my family, anybody in general, is because we communicate so well and so softly. I don't believe in, like, I think arguments are necessary because when you don't agree on something, I guess technically it's an argument, but I don't believe in raising your voice at all. Like, you need to keep an even tone. That's what I like. I don't like people raise their voices at me. I hate it. You can get everything you want across without raising your voice. I promise you, and I 100% promise that the reaction you get from the other person is so much more positive. Just talk the same way you would talk to anybody, even during an argument. This is what it's looking like right now. I don't know if it's portraying the way that I wanted to, but these look like, it's supposed to be like trees in the background. Somebody actually commented, they were walking right here, right? And they were like, "Qué bonita," and I was like, me not being a real artist for real. Like, I was like, I had to switch to my phone. It doesn't make any sense. I hate my camera because why does it do that? I charged it because I knew I was gonna talk a lot. And it's still disappointing me. I can't wait till I can afford a new camera because this one just keeps not doing it for me sometimes. Being alone is not easy. I am happy that I am so comfortable with being alone. Like, I love going to restaurants alone. Like, I love shopping alone. Retail therapy. What? You see me in a mall every day if I had the bird. Every day I would be in the mall if I could. And I love shopping alone. It's something about it just gives me so much comfort. Like, it's like a warm hug. A winter day, and you know, you're just in your house, cozy with a hot chocolate. Something about it, like, I love it. I love being alone. But it doesn't mean I don't like being with other people. That's not true. Like, I do like the company of others, but I do appreciate my alone time too. Like, I appreciate both of them, honestly, but most especially my alone time, because I know I do spend a lot of time alone, intentionally and unintentionally too. And that is something I'm also working on, because one thing I don't necessarily always like about myself is I am a naturally distant person, so I just don't talk to people. I'm very observant. I love to like watch and see. It kind of just... All right, you guys, we've been running into some technical difficulties. My freaking phone ran out of storage as well, so I've been painting a little bit so I can actually show you what I'm doing without getting into any more technical difficulties. But this is where we're at so far. What y'all think? Comment down below what y'all think. Am I Picasso or am I not Picasso? Or what's that guy? Bob Ross? Ugh, I hope I'm saying his name right. One of them, Ross something. Bob Ross, I think. Let me show you guys what I got going on. I'm just kind of filling in the tree with more paint. It's kind of difficult doing it like this, but oh well. I'm not tripping if it doesn't look good. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Oh, it looks kind of nice for real. Low-key, this park is about to close, so I don't know how much you guys are gonna see, but if anything, I'll just finish this at home and potentially show it to you guys. But we'll see. Alright, you guys, I'm actually leaving the park because I've extended my time here and the park is closing. This is what I got so far. I am gonna finish it for you guys because I kind of feel bad. We were over here painting together, and how am I not gonna finish it for you guys? So I'm gonna finish it at home for you guys and show you. But I really hope y'all like this video. Show some love, comment, subscribe, all that. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. But yeah, make sure y'all spend some time with yourself. Love yourself. Get outside, do your thing, like, but enjoy your own company. Yeah. See this place? This place is literally beautiful, y'all. Literally beautiful. I want y'all to see. This video is supposed to end, but I was like, it's just too beautiful not to show you guys, right? Too beautiful. Two beautiful things. That and me.